Okay, so bit late. Having a real hard time trying to get this game to capture. For some reason, it just wouldn't work with regular OBS game capture. So I had to fiddle with it for a while. I thought I might have to go with a different game. I thought I might have to like really jank my way into proper capture. I found a solution. Also, another thing to this stream, there's a chat. It's right there. Though you couldn't tell because there's no one here. So let's just switch on over. Whoa, this is the big surprise I had. Marty, we have to go back. We have to pay our staff. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that today, and I'm really happy about it. Okay. So, also, because this is a Telltale game, I assume that there would be controller support. And wouldn't you know my surprise when I turned on the game and started moving around the left stick? Nothing happened. Start moving around the directional pad, nothing happened. Right stick. Moves so well. It moves as, like, the speed that you're seeing on the stream is the exact same that it is right here in my hand. I'm gonna see if I can up, or of course X doesn't do it. Circle. Square. Triangle. Right trigger. Why right trigger? Yeah, I tested this a while ago, so I've got subtitles on and pop-up text and everything. Because I wanted that on. This game, okay, I had this thing about turning on games for the first time. By the way, I know I still don't have a pop filter. I ordered a new one. So hopefully that will come through. It's supposed to be around the 19th. So there'll be another, what, like 5 streams like this? It's fine. This game was so fucking loud when I turned it on for the first time. I also picked up a new webcam this at the same time, so I'm going to place that somewhere else on my desk because the way I have my setup at the moment, I am using my laptop's webcam currently to capture my face for the model. So that's why that breaks and why it always looks like I'm looking down, because I have to look over at my other screen, which is not actually a monitor. It's a TV that I janked. So yeah, this game was so fucking loud the first time I turned it on, so I turned the music down, so hopefully it works. Oh god. Of course there's no mouse sensitivity button. Oh my god. Also love how this title screen has no music. It did when I turned it on. It doesn't now. Also, JPPNY. New game. I thought that said when Marty has a new god. Come on. Show goals because I'm stupid and I miss things very easily. Now I'm hoping this runs well. Because I don't know how well this is gonna run because I'm using a display capture instead of a game capture. So my fear is, oh boy, that's a VOD mute.
Alright, I'm ready.
That does not sound like Marty McFly.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines
Oh god, he does not look good.
Morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m.
The actual actor looks better than that.
Experiment number 1.
I feel like every time I do this, my model has like a different way of fucking up. At the moment, it's just sitting still.
That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise
He sounds like he is. It's clearly not the actor because he sounds like he's really putting in the effort to do that voice.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
That sounds like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
That does not sound like Marty. Same with the bloody actor. I've actually completely forgotten he played Marty McFly. Michael J. Fox, that's it. God, I knew it was a shitty name thing. Ow. Oh, I hope that webcam really fixes up my model, because it's specifically fucking up in this way now.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits
88 miles per hour.
you're
You're gonna see some serious shit. I honestly adore these movies. I own the box set of the 3 of them, and yes, I enjoy all 3.
Watch this, watch this.
Oh, that's sensitive.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated
Ha,
Einstein.
God, Doc.
I'm not Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
That's the sentence a sane man says.
The appropriate
They're completely
question is, when
intact.
the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that
1
new
minute
webcam so I
into
can
the
fix
future,
up this.
to be exact. And at
botched
precisely
ass.
1:21 a.m.
Oh,
and
okay.
0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless
What is the
steel
name?
construction and the force
Rabarber
dispersal.
Suburbans. What is that behind Marty?
Look out!
Jippity.
Doc?
Oh no.
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the
Oh, no.
car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Oh no, Marty, it seems I've committed a war crime. Oh boy. Oh, look at that animation. He walks like Shaggy if he were more Shaggy. I still can't believe right trigger is the select button. What is going on with this today?
Notebook.
Ow.
Notebook. Got it.
Alright. I go to check up on
Flux
that every few
capacitor?
seconds.
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine.
The
If it
pages
ever
are just
fell
covered
into
in
the wrong
shit.
hands, the consequences could be catastrophic.
Oh god.
Let's see. It's mass equals I times z, and E equals the square root of z times c squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inverse.
Doc, something's
Oh.
way off here.
I guess I can just cut off his dialogue mid-sentence. Oh, is the fucking Terminator gonna come out? That would honestly make this game so exciting.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
That's a bad mute.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess
What's
I'm
the
just
name on his tracksuit? Is it Adots?
remembering.
Adots? You serious? No, wait, I gotta go look at Biff. I gotta go look at Biff. That's not Biff. Where's Biff? Give me Biff, forgive me death. Where is he? God damn it. Is he over here? Adots. That's what it says on his tracksuit. I don't know why this is so funny to me. Nope. Around the fucking pillar.
Hey, Dad.
It died. Oh, there we go.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly!
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Even the undesirables. Oh boy, Marty's gonna go off on a... I'm not brave enough to make this joke. No, I got
You
nothing.
think dreams can predict the future?
No.
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
No, game, I just got here.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things.
Sure,
But he's
maybe
still
he's
a
not so
straight-up
good
guy.
with money.
He'd never
And
run
maybe
away
he
from his
smells bad.
problems.
And maybe he's technically
well,
a homeless
you know him
person.
better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, Trump.
Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
Oh my god.
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
Hey, I ain't got object permanence. When you leave my eyesight, you leave my reality. Much how you would describe a baby.
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Never mind.
Now, I don't know if it's because this game is old, but like this graphics quality is awful. Go see if I can up it or anything. Let's see if the computer can run it. I always hate the options of quit and return to game, because I always assume to hit quit, and I'm always terrified that I'm just going to quit it. It's not better at all. I don't think I did anything. I also might be peaking my microphone, so let me just turn that down just a little bit. Okay, cool. Now I can talk. I wonder, can I just have this here? I think I might be hoping for too much there. Oh, I can control my mouse from all the way over there. Okay. Jukebox.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Jesus Christ, he really is a
Now,
giant baby.
Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Can I go back to the jukebox? Oh, okay.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Can I use it?
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
He's actually like a massive child. There we go. Alright.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Oh, the scientific equipment.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Unless Doc was manufacturing, you know, weapons of mass destruction in his shed.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict?
This is
That
absurdly
was a
stupid.
joke.
Oh, but really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Can I have, please?
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Oh boy.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Jesus H. Christ.
Never mind.
That's not a vat, that's a pot.
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
Oh, more clocks. Am I not looking at the clocks?
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Ow. I keep bumping my mic because I'm trying to fix the bloody capture on this. I wonder if I could put this at a better angle. Oh, I'd have to move the TV as well. Okay. Okay, let's see if that's any better. Give me mine guitar. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna do
Hey,
the Back
Dad,
to the Future thing.
Why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Let's make some noise.
Alright. Nope, wrong button. Oh, that button doesn't work. Because why would it?
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
But it'd be funny though. Alright.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
What did that accomplish? Oh, don't tell me I'm fucking stuck here. What does this say? Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all.
Hey, Dad.
Okay.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
This is stupid. This is real stupid. I'm gonna see if I can turn down my mic. In fact. Doopy. Doop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Doop. Oh, that's not doing well. Alright, okay, cool. That should work now. Cool. That should fix my mic up a little bit. Not entirely, but should sound a bit better now.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. Hey, Biff.
Ugh, none of these will work.
Never mind.
I'm gonna use the amplifier to scare him.
Now that is a dangerous amp. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming him up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
I hate that face. I honestly hate that face.
Man,
He
you
looks
kids
so
have ruined
sad.
rock and roll.
Alright, I got an idea. We talk to
Hey, Dad.
George McFly over here. Say I can fight my own fights, even
About
though
Biff.
I
Dad,
apparently can't.
I know you're trying to
So-
help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me,
I mean,
can
as far as we
handle
know,
him.
So can I.
George only stood up to him the one time. You
I
really think
guess
that
you
would have
can.
worked?
Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way.
Like for
You know where to
the what,
find me.
30 years? No. Is it 30? 1965 or 1955 that? Might have been 55. Okay, yeah, it would have been about 30 years.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, then we go back to the guitar.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans. Now watch me blow the lid off this
My
joint.
capture might actually be a
Whatever you
bit
say.
fucked. The mouth still works, but... Ow!
Rock
That
on, Biff.
genuinely hurt.
Oh, shit.
There you go. That's another VOD mute.
Doc, where are you?
Convenient. I'm gonna guess it's just Einstein in the car. Well, here's a pretty big clue.
Doc?
knew it.
Where'd you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
It's just something I gotta quickly fix again because I'm so prepared. Alright, cool. Yeah, that was
Hey,
just
what's
slowing
that?
down my stream a bit. You can tell it was urgent because he had to write 3 exclamation points on it.
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a
Marty,
resounding success.
don't buy Cyberpunk.
Automatic retrieval?
It's not as good as you think.
Return to the DeLorean within an allotted time. I programmed the time machine to jump to these 4
There's a feature that causes epilepsy, and you can't turn it off, Marty.
Travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past.
What is the writing on this game?
I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap!
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
It has something to do with this shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
You don't fucking know, Marty. Get with the times, man. You're a time traveler.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Okay, I can exit the car. Good. Let's see if Einstein has anything on him. Oh, I love those textures. This is still in the high texture mode. But, you know, the windows in that car look like Minecraft bedrock. Alright, Einstein, what you got for me?
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Perfect. Alright. Let's see if the DeLorean has anything on it. Nope, it just says DeLorean over and over again. I assume that if I... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, buddy. Hacking's not working today. Okay.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Can I open up the glove compartment? Can I look at the clock? Nope, that just gets me out of the car. Can I look at these over here? Okay, that's Einstein. Oh, what do I do? It wouldn't be this, would it? No, okay. Okay, so I can't go too far. So it has to be something inside the DeLorean. Alright, let's pop in again. I wonder, can I move my... Wait, I saw... Wait, no, that was time circuit display. Oh, can I just inspect the item? Ugh. Examine.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Alrighty.
Party?
Ah!
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 Party?
Ah! This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Alright, let's see if we can use this on...
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
I feel really smooth brain right now. Yeah, but there's no fucking Oh, I can give the shoe to Einstein? I don't know, man. It's the only thing I got.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Wait, shit, did I just figure it out? That was a shot in the dark. Ow, my finger. Alright. I forgot to buy
now
Tony
we're
Hawk
getting
Pro
somewhere.
Skater. No.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
I'm so glad I put a noise gate on this because I assume you couldn't hear that. Alright.
It's locked.
Buzzer.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Where are your papers?
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I love her. Hooligans.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
What's up?
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Bitch. He's a good dog. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, took you
Oh
long
my god,
enough.
she does do the spin. I was gonna
there's
make a
lot of
joke
stairs.
about doing the
To
Bond turn
return
and she
the
fucking
shoe,
does it.
I mean, I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat.
Is that portrait in the
orderly.
background her from the
I
past? Because if
suppose
so,
you'll be
she
wanting
looks really
some
cool.
sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan.
Yeah, call me a
I try not to jump
hooligan.
to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
I follow this page called QAnon. That sounds less
have
like
a
an old lady
seat,
and more like
Sonny.
Professor Oak. Oh my god, Professor Oak was just like a QAnon conspiracy
you
theorist throughout the
can't
whole game.
Put out those cigarettes!
Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Did you know Pokemon were created by the New World Order and reptilian government? Anyway, let's talk to this woman about something completely
Miss Strickland?
unrelated.
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
Is Nelly still
But-
making music?
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned
Ow.
down.
A speakeasy.
I keep having to
Hill
move my head
Valley?
around my mic
Don't
to get at
act
the camera.
so surprised, young man.
I keep
Your
hitting the mic.
generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know.
You and you
Sin has
socialists.
been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking
I'm
for
so glad I put that noise
bootleg
gate on.
hooch,
No,
Now I can talk
I'm just
all the way from
curious,
back
that's
here.
all. I'm a student of history.
hear me.
student of history, my Aunt Fanny.
Oh, that's an
Yeah,
unfortunate
your
name.
generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
I'm gonna move the mic a bit closer to myself so I can actually lean back in my chair. Hopefully that's good.
Sight
Probably
down
leaning more
there
now.
in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive.
Jesus Christ.
I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Oh, please never say that sentence again.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Wow, I didn't know that she was given out to Patrick Boivin. I'll never understand that argument of like littering's okay because I
touch
don't care.
those.
Like, man, I will shit
My
in your house.
newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let
I
some
feel like
street
there's
punk
so
get
many
jam
moments in
all
this
over
game
them.
when you're about to do something and an NPC is like, no, you can't touch that yet until you complete a quest. I've almost been going an hour and I feel like nothing's really happened. Alright. Seems like there's nothing else in here. Oh, pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Oh,
Mother never could keep
no.
little Gerald out of her clothes.
Oh dear. I hope that's as far as that goes.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
excuse me, Miss Strickland? I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea?
Oh no. Hopefully I won't have to play this game for too long, because it's very difficult to work around. Alright, let's just put this there. Perfect solution. Anyway,
Yeah, what date that
back
article
to the
came out?
video game.
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things.
So, that's so weird.
Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tiff really named his son Tiff. That actually annoys me.
Don't let me keep you from your business. I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
Okay. I'm going to assume I can't have any of that.
The candy looks older than I am.
It's made from the souls of the non-believers. Oh, I think clicked out the screen.
I told you not to touch those!
Okay. So I can't go there. Can I do anything? Oh, the kitchen.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Chaotic neutral.
What are these?
My editorial trophies!
Cat Lovers Quarterly?
It's legitimate journalism.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
I don't remember it either. It's been years since I've seen these movies. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, but she won't let me out of the fucking apartment, and if I talk to her, then nothing new happens.
Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in
this
these
stream's
stacks
gonna go
there must
down
be
the
an
toilet
article
real
about
fast.
the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business. Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Oh, 1932, so 1931.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ha 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 ha. I hate this game.
Miss Strickland? Don't let me keep you from your business.
I need all the papers from 1931.
I told you not to touch those.
Miss Strickland?
Let me Requests? Requests? The stream's going fucking
I guess
downhill
somewhere
fast.
in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself.
Okay,
I was quite a
So-
reporter back in the day.
so she
Any
wrote the
idea
article.
what date that article came out?
Well, obviously,
the day after the speakeasy burned down. Yeah, I know.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
This is what we call a shit show. Radiator? Radiator?
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
That was the solution to the quest? Are you kidding me? Here, turn on the radiator that hasn't been mentioned before.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain.
Jesus.
Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan?
Yeah, it's Doc.
It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Why not go there in, like, April?
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
That seems
Didn't
like
I
most
tell you?
believable.
I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never
Lenny.
mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I
No.
hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Okay.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Get it? It's the line it's a line he said in the movie.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Just the day before? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Ooh, I love how the sound just cuts out. This is as scuffed as my streams. I might edit it a bit. Just to cut out, like, you know, the main Back to the Future theme. And this is why you fly. Why do you shoot? Don't shoot! This cop was really just like popping off with a lip, wasn't he? I need to figure out why this game won't capture game capture mode and only in window capture, because it's a bit cursed and it's annoying to deal with. I'll see what we're up to now.
Einstein,
Like I'll see what
where do you go now, boy?
what the mission is from here on out, and then I might decide. I don't know, I might do like 10-20 minutes and then end it. I don't think I'll get this first episode finished in an hour and a half. I thought she was going. Whoa! Why is that trout so low poly? Why is that trout so low poly? I love doing cursed voice on stream mic. Watch out! That car's going a whole 5 miles per hour.
Young man, excuse me, young man.
Oh, they just got
me?
the same woman to
You're the
do
only
both
man in the
versions of
street,
Penny.
and I'm looking for a man in the street
Or
reaction.
not Penny.
Naturally, you know
I
about
went
the
immediately went to
explosion
call her
that destroyed
Peggy,
this
and then
illegal
Peggy
gin
Carter.
establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your
Because that
opinion
new
of
trailer
Carl
for
Sagan,
Marvel
the
What
stranger
If dropped
who
last night.
single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor.
The scourge of liquor. Oh wow. Okay, supporter. Let's do
Mark me
it.
down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself.
She writes
You have a
journalism like
message for the
some men
vicious
write women.
gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed
Destroy
for the
them with
pathetic
your
wretches they
indifference
are.
is how
May I get your
people
name?
think you should fight
Yeah,
racism. Oh, what's my name? I wish Michael J. Fox was like an option. Sonny Crockett.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Oh, Marty, come on, it's not a huge reveal, it's obvious.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
This
You
kid's,
read my
this
column?
kid's stupid.
How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Yeah.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Does the phrase "look it
Doc,
up" actually
I gotta
mean
find
anything
Doc.
back in 1931? Because in my assumption, "look it up" was always referencing "look it up on the internet." But in 1931, that doesn't exist. So like, where do you quote unquote look it up? Like at the library, at the archives, at the town hall? Oh, they're not hiring, much like every place in Ireland at the moment.
No.
Then get out, Mom.
Wow, that sounds like my mic quality. You see, if I make fun of myself, then I can't be called a bad streamer. God, he really just walks like fucking Shaggy, doesn't he? I'm sorry, Bank of where? Oh, okay, I guess there's a force field there. Oh yeah, but yeah, that whole indifference line bothers me because indifference doesn't solve anything. It's action that solves things. Hello, dog. He really reminds me of the dog from Up. I know from Jesus Christ.
Hey, how you doing,
Oh.
Einie?
That's how I have to say certain letters now. I have to lean all the way back and just up. Fuck. Okay. Find duck.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Okay, if I were to make a guess, maybe he's at the police station? Sorry, police station? I hope that pop filter arrives soon. It's a shame that I can't, you know, look anywhere. Wow, I love his robotic turn cycle. Okay, so I'm holding the direction, like, where the road, like, I'm holding down on the control stick, because I'd assume that that would let me move down the screen. But do you want to know what actually makes me move down the screen? Holding left. I'm still holding left. Just, where's the fucking police station? Come on. Okay, so X pauses. And to be known that not a single button allows me to run. There's the police station. Oh boy, the police in 1931. This should be good.
Doc!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent
That
for me,
one
Doc.
bit was scarier than all of
I did?
Phasmophobia.
When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Jesus, that's
Stop.
vile.
I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Ow. Let's just run.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from
Yeah,
getting
that's
caught
the
in
issue,
the
is
first
that,
place?
like, we have a
Don't
time
even
machine.
think
There's
about it.
literally
Without
no
my
obstacles.
unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
That sentence frightens me. Like, okay, so why is he here though? Why is he here burning down a speakeasy? Like, what happened to his family?
Well,
Did the
I suppose I could
gangsters
just get
kill
some
them?
dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered
Yeah, that's
drill?
much better.
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a
Hey,
rocket-powered
Dad.
drill to break you out of jail?
You want me?
Precisely.
Remember that time? That's what some of the phrasing in this is like. Like, they just repeat exactly what was already said.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Okay, I got two things to say.
I guess I better
One,
get started. Don't worry, Doc.
If the
I'll get you out of here in no
kitchen is
time.
bad,
I'm not
that's
worried. Once you and my younger
really
self put your
dangerous.
heads together, you'll be
Um,
unstoppable.
Also, why is he eating out of the soup kitchen? Secondly, why are there open windows into cells in the front of the police station? Like, that's just ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, surely then there'd be no bother about talking to someone at the window because, like, it's right there. Oh. This was a bad idea. There's a reason I call this Scuffed. In we go. Soup.
McFly! Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Artie McFly.
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those
Watcha.
subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
Aw,
And don't come out until I
he
give you
sounds
the
so
all clear.
pathetic.
I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
On. Wow. Sorry, I was imitating the Duolingo voice.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Also, what happened to the time traveling train? 3. You know? There's so many questions to this. Alright, now to go up the courthouse and hold the wrong direction. God, it walks. Okay. This game is absurd. I hate it. I hate this. I hate that I decided to stream this. While everyone out there is having fun playing Cyberpunk, I'm playing fucking Back to the Future. Look, this is how I feel right now. This right here is how I feel. Gonna cross the road without looking both ways because I don't care anymore.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor.
Why does
Now,
he look
please
like
get
he
out of my
belongs in
way.
Whoville?
I have important business to transact.
Wow, Doc, you sound insufferable.
What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
No, catch him. Oh, this is a bad. Let me into the law office. Let me go bother him.
Hello?
Bother.
Come on, wait up a minute.
Jeez.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
No.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
His lip syncing is
Did Dad
almost as
tell you
bad as
that?
mine.
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes
Oh,
keeps
that
me in
actually
the
does come
office
through.
till
Whoops.
9.
9 at night, but today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister,
Come
but you're
on.
wrong. By the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna break the space-time continuum. Hang on.
Wait, is that even possible?
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Where'd he go? Also, why is my stream lagging? Am I going through the whole scene again?
I don't need to go in there anymore.
H stands for a one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No, what am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H...
I am mashing R2 to keep up
Will you
with this
just give
man.
me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Just give me the fucking drill, man.
That word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Don't worry, I'm a scientist too.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area
Oh,
of interest,
God, I hate
which
his
is
face.
law, but I don't believe you.
It
It's
really does
true.
not look at
I'm a
all like a young
scientist.
Emmett Brown.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
About your rocket drill.
About
Don't
your...
say it.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to original Emmett. This is how I feel right now, playing this. Okay, so I'm going to assume he's just going to keep looping there for no reason. I'm going to run back to the police station, see if I can talk to Doc. I'm holding right to move left at the moment. And this game hasn't decided that's the wrong thing to do yet. Oh.
Psst, Doc!
Morty, have you found my younger
Jesus
self yet?
Christ. What are you doing in jail? Jesus Christ.
Well, I met your younger self,
Great.
and I
This
gotta
track is
say,
not
you're
going well.
kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... the Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Great animation.
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something when the inverse is something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Get it, deadline. I want to fix something quickly. Future-proofing streams. That if I need to move this again, it's really bothering me. I can see it on the OBS feed. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. There we go. Alrighty, that's better. Alrighty. So, I gotta, I guess, try and figure out what he's talking about. I say that once I figure this out, I'm gonna call it there. I don't know if I'll continue this. Maybe as a, I don't know, I might keep it up through Cyberpunk season. Oh, Jesus. There he is. Come to me. You shall not pass.
Will you just give me a chance?
And now I'm behind you.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Nothing personal, kid.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
God, that's real. Oh, I actually can't. I can't leave. I can't. How about quitting early?
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little
Every
scared of your
NPC in
father.
this game is insufferable.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
I genuinely can't actually quit this. What about the rocket drill?
About
Don't
your...
say it. But only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
I'm going to hope I remember some of that. Let's see if we go back to Doc in the prison. Holding right to go left again.
Psst, Doc!
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Bah.
Let's talk about your younger
I got
self's
it.
problems later.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong thing.
But don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
I figured it out. Duh. I can use this handy dandy tape recorder to not commit a federal crime, because I'm actually pretty sure that in America recording people without their knowledge is a federal crime.
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Sup?
A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant.
That wasn't me screwing around with the control, dude. That was just me holding right. That was again me just holding right. No. Open up inventory. Yeah.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay. Now we make the slow walk back. I know I've only done like 4 streams in my life, but this might actually be the worst one ever. I was holding right. Hate this game. I will die mad about it. Jesus, it's already been an hour and a half. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna finish this up and then call it. Hey Einstein.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Now, if H stands
Doc,
for
Jesus.
one-dimensional
No,
harmonic
no, 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 don't lose him. Go, 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 go.
By the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No, no. What am I?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it
He
out
was
by
sliding.
yourself in a
He
day
was sliding
or two.
there for a second.
The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm
I
at
can
your
tell you,
service.
I didn't
What can I
expect
do
this
for
when
you?
I download this game.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done.
Get it.
I mean, it might be
It's a
possible to
sci-fi
construct
joke.
a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Okay. Didn't realize it was that easy.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Oh yeah, don't be obvious at
Hey,
all.
I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
I can't take any more of this. I've hit my hour and a half. We're done. Okay. This is the weirdest save function in a game I've ever seen. Okay. That seems like enough of that shit show. Actually gonna affect my... No. Okay, cool. Oh, that went so badly. I realized the game wasn't going to be great, but I didn't expect it to be so obscenely terrible. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to put down my controller. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. Guess next time I'll be on will be Monday. I think, yeah. Yeah, I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, so yeah, it's Monday. Maybe I'll continue this, and maybe I'll go back to Yakuza, or I might try something new. I don't know. Figure it out as I go. Think about it over the weekend. Probably be on Twitter as well. Okay. Well,